But yeah, that kind of like leads us into Slaxx because somehow we've been going for like 14 editors are going to be like,
are you going to what you said to like talk about your life? And now
we're like, to segue, I had happened to have somehow already seen this movie. I was ready
distributed by,
to have this conversation.
Distributed by Shudder, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So I was like, okay, this could be anywhere on the gamut, because when I think of Shudder, I do think of like kind of tongue-in-cheeky kind of horror movies. So
yeah, they do occasionally get like really good stuff where they distribute really good stuff, but usually they tend to pick up the stuff that like A24 isn't picking up, or Neon isn't picking up, or some like bigger, or even Blumhouse or like Netflix. They'll pick up like some of those smaller ones, and this is kind of where that definitely falls. So like when I had seen it, they had not picked it up yet. It was just like out there. So like good for them.
Good for them.
Getting that distribution.
Write that script, man. That's what I always say.
That script.
Whatever you think you want to write, someone will pick it up.
So yeah, basically just to give you like the brief idea of Slaxx is a movie about killer genes.
Yes.
It's genes that kill people. It's a comedy horror, or a horror comedy. As you could probably tell, I don't know how serious you could play a movie about killer genes.
But they did try to pull like a general like morality thing in regards to like sweatshop work, which I'm not gonna lie, took me by surprise. I was like, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm like watching this and I'm like, it's hard to say. So just basically the premise is that this girl starts working at like this Hollister type store. Yeah. I guess like the idea of fast fashion. And there's like this new launch of a product and people just start trying on this particular pair of pants that then starts basically just like eating you. Just sucking the blood and just,
sucking the blood.
It's a whole thing.
Like, I guess the jeans are like their new release. It's supposed to be like the perfect jean, the perfect like
it always finds the way to perfectly sculpt around
right,
you.
It's unisex, and so it's like it's supposed to be fit to like whoever's body, and then it like crushes you alive and sucks your blood. They also fly. They also walk on their own.
Yeah, they do the like super,
and it's
super fun.
I was gonna say like of all the editing tricks, the standing walking alone pants were personally the most effectively horrifying for some reason.
Yeah, because it's like the Invisible Man, and you're just like, what the fuck? It's like, what?
And then
it's so ridiculous.
But basically, this girl, she looks like she's maybe 16 or something. She come in to work with everyone. Everyone's like really snooty and kind of like higher than thou. And there's a point at which they bring in the like head, I guess the CEO or something of the company, and he introduces these pants. And they become like this big commodity. They bring in influencers to try it. And along the way, we discover that the reason why the pants are possessed or something was because it had the soul of a child in India that died picking the cotton for the pants.
Yeah. She basically fell into the cotton shredder thing, like the thing. The mill, I think the cotton mill. Yeah. And
so her soul is in the pants wanting vengeance, I guess.
Yeah, because it's all like, I died so that you could have jeans that you're not going to wear in 6 months. Like the whole idea of like fast fashion and like what people sacrifice for fast fashion, which like, how do you feel? Because like, it's pretty normal that like horror movies, especially nowadays, and they've always done it to some degree, infuse some kind of like deeper meaning, or even like a lot of the comedy ones, like, Fresh just came out, which is like a dark horror comedy that's kind of about like dating and different scenarios that like involve women and stuff like that. And then, obviously you have like things like Get Out. How do you feel a movie like this, where the premise is just so outlandish in one way, and then it's like really actually tackling like a very serious issue?
I think
where Yeah, how do you feel about how that in something like this?
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, in other things, even if we were to do like a comparison of like Get Out or other Peele works, for instance, like there is this like heavy moral, but it doesn't generally feel tonally disconnected.
Yes.
Like,
yeah.
Like, I liked Get Out, but my biggest gripe with Get Out was like the comedic relief guy, because he broke the tension in a way that I felt was unnecessary. But like,
that's fair. I like that guy, but I also get that.
I felt like
I get that
he wasn't for this movie. I felt like
yeah, because I think there is like a fair amount of comedy in Get Out, but it's more of like a holy fuck, I can't believe
it's, like,
it's that it's oh shit comedy. It's very similar to like Ari Aster, like Midsommar, and Hereditary. It's like things will happen and you're laughing, and it's not because it's funny, it's because you're fucking uncomfortable. And it's like the only thing you can do is laugh to get through it,
like,
type thing.
When you have like the elder of the cult being like, I might have eaten some pubes or whatever, and it's like, yeah,
exactly.
Like,
you're like,
yeah, definitely, you're probably right. It's like, okay,
yeah,
but like in a movie like this, the entire premise is genes with teeth to come out of nowhere to be like, I feel like we need to make this a reason. I feel like we need to make this have a point.
We're going to make a statement about fast fashion and child labor.
I think it's really funny because I do understand like the idea to basically always have a moral in your movie if you're going to take the energy and money and everything to make it. But I feel like in this movie, I don't know how well it worked because I was like, oh yeah, I'm going into a movie to hear about killer genes, and then all of a sudden you're like colonize.
Look how evil
colonization. All your fast fashion that you wear because you don't have any money. You're killing Indian children.